I wish I could be with you all today, but I am at a family reunion in Arizona. Brother Collister wanted me to answer 4 questions about my involvement in Rotary. First, what is Rotary and how does it help our community? Rotary was formed more than 100 years ago by some Chicago businessmen who had the goal of networking and supporting each other's vocations. And they did this by rotating their meetings between each other's businesses, thus the name Rotary. Quickly, it evolved into an organization with the famous motto, service above self. Today, Rotary has over 1 million men and women in more than 200 countries. And frankly, I think it's the most powerful, non-religious, non-governmental organization in the world in terms of its influence for good. So Rotarians, well, we're ordinary people doing extraordinary things. We're leading the Polio Plus campaign to eradicate polio from our entire planet. We're teaching business skills in Africa. We're supporting peace scholars on most every continent. We're taking safe stoves to small villages in Central America. We're distributing shelter boxes to countries ravaged by earthquakes and hurricanes. We're even funding psychiatric help for Syrian refugees. And that's just a short list. We have a unique way of pooling our ideas, resources, and talent to quickly deliver help where it's needed. Locally, Rotary focuses on enhancing our community and fighting child abuse through many projects you've heard of. The Rotary Duck Race, which has raised millions of dollars in the fight against child abuse, neglect. The Eugene Skate Park, the largest covered and lit skate park in America. River Play Park at Skinner's Butte. We've even been helping the homeless by constructing micro houses at the Opportunity Village. And just in the past couple of months, we've packaged food for the poor at Food for Lane County. We've cleaned up a stretch of I-5 freeway. We've led an effort to clean up Skinner's Butte and the historic Shelton McMurphy home. We've put on a color dash race to raise money for arts in the schools. And we're about to give out thousands of dollars in scholarships to students. Oh, and we facilitate foreign exchanges for high school students all over the world. I feel like Rotary is just serve on steroids. Second question, how did you get involved in Rotary? I joined Rotary 21 years ago in an attempt to meet more non-LDS people of high character in our community. Our 30-minute programs at our weekly meetings feature the best local speakers and leaders in our community on all kinds of subjects. But my epiphany came a couple of years ago. My daughter Chrissy needed some service hours for her personal progress, and she was kind of tired of the standard service projects that we default to. I invited her to join my Rotary Club on a Tuesday night at Food for Lane County. That evening, we were packing granola or chickpeas or something, I can't remember, and Chrissy really felt good from the service and the caliber of the people that we worked with. It dawned on me that we Latter-day Saints don't have a monopoly on Christ-like people. There are a ton of folks in our community and in my Rotary Club who really want to serve others for the right reasons. And as with any good thing, the more involved we get, the more joy and satisfaction we find in it. And that's why I've just progressively gotten more and more involved. Third question, in what ways do you feel your participation in Rotary helps you to be a more Christ-like person? So my closest friends have typically been LDS, but Rotary gives me the chance to rub shoulders and befriend like-minded people who are not of our faith. It has provided me more opportunities to share the gospel than probably anywhere else. And that famous seminary scripture, Mosiah 2:17, really says it all. When you are in the service of your fellow beings, you're only in the service of God. Rotary helps me extend my service to God by providing so many other opportunities to share the gospel and to help others. While I don't go around with a missionary name badge on my shirt, my fellow Rotarians are learning that we Mormons care about our world and about serving others as Jesus did so naturally. Fourth question, what advice do you have for others for getting involved in the community? Section 58 teaches that we should be anxiously engaged in a good cause and do many things of our own free will and to bring to pass much righteousness. So my advice is that if you've discovered the joy of helping your fellow man or woman in the church, you will definitely find additional joy and a lot of fun by serving others in our community. Whether it's Rotary, Lions, Kiwanis, the Alzheimer's Association, the Red Cross, or helping at the Family History Center, volunteering can be so satisfying. So it does require some consistency if you want to make a difference. I'd suggest that you pick an organization that has a mission mirroring your passions and then try it out a few times before committing to join. Make sure it's a good fit and that it doesn't guilt you into spending too much time or money. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.